Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing in the Rocket City.
All right, and we are off this morning here at the beautiful John Hunt Park here in Huntsville, Alabama. Welcome to the Junior High 2 Mile for the Randolph Raider Cross Country Invitational. Thanks for tuning in here. Hopefully we will get you some great coverage today of all the events, starting off here bright and early, 8 a.m. for this Junior High Girls 2-mile race. All right now to the early lead we have a Brewer School competitor, followed up with a Sparkman and another Sparkman runner. Off to the early lead here in this Junior High Girls 2-mile event. Looks like the Sparkman competitor now has pulled away from the field, has about 20 meters on the rest of the field here, creating a little separation to the rest of the competitors this morning. Here we are with the first turn of the day, about 700 meters into the race, and we get a slight little downhill for these first competitors as we come up near the 1,000 meter mark. If you're not familiar with John Hunt Park, it is a dedicated cross-country park, but we also have some disc golf here in the area, surrounded by a mountain bike course, but it is a cross-country course first and foremost here in Huntsville, Alabama. This looks like this is Isabel Jones from Sparkman High School to the early lead in this girls Junior High 2-mile event. Coming up right on the 1,000 meter mark here in just a couple of moments. Slight breeze this morning, but other than that the conditions are nearly perfect. Overcast skies, and right now at that sign there she is at the 1,000 meter there, about 3:48, 3:49 for her through 1,000 meters. Also, if you look, check out the description below. If you're following us on YouTube, you can see a multi-stream view. You can click on that. We've got cameras on the course as well as at the finish line, so you can catch a couple of different views of the coverage today for the runners. But primarily most of the action here will be, commentary will be from the kart cam. Again, this is Isabel Jones of Sparkman High School out to a big lead this morning here. She's got about 30 meters over second place right now at the moment. Coming up just about 300 meters or so from the 1 mile mark here. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like or subscribe button, or follow us if you're tuning in on Twitch or YouTube. Either or costs you nothing, but it does help us grow the channel, gets the word out more about all the events we are streaming or involved in any way, shape, or form. Alright, again, this is Isabel Jones approaching the halfway point this morning here at beautiful John Hunt Park in the Rocket City. Coming up through the first mile right around 6:34 for the first mile, so right on 13-minute pace or so here. Let's see what she can do this second lap, or the second mile, excuse me, of the 2 mile. It is a 1-lap course for the 2 mile. So as they get past this next 400 or 500 meters or so, it's going to be flat or downhill to the finish. The second place competitor does appear to be closing in just a little bit, closing that gap. Looks like it's a Bob Jones runner. As soon as I can get an identification on that bib number, we will do so. But it is still all Isabel Jones right now of Sparkman High School out to the early lead here. Slight incline here in this second mile. And that gap it does appear to be closing in just ever so slightly, inch by inch. All right, and that gap has officially closed up here. This is Isabel Jones of Sparkman, followed up by, let's see if we can't get an ID on this young lady. Bib 159, which is Ami Marks. So Ami Marks of Bob Jones High School has closed the gap and now moved just closely tucked in there behind Isabel Jones of Sparkman High School. Going to have a race here to the finish for these two young ladies. is Ami Marks and Isabel Jones of Bob Jones and Sparkman High School, respectively. And we are coming up on just about half mile to go or so here. And we're going to have a great race here to start off the morning for these two young ladies. Ladies are running into a slight little headwind here this morning. This is Ami. Bob Jones pulling away ever so slightly here of Isabel. You can see the finish line up just ahead. They're going to do a little U-turn here in just a moment, and then they're going to come into the finish. All right, here we are just about 250 meters away from the finish of this first race of the morning, the girls junior high 2-mile event. And we've got 12:37 on the clock right now. And she is running strong, ran for second for most of the race and then decided to pull away with the victory, it looks like here.
Jones, Sparkman High School. 13:38:23. Adeline McGuire, Bob Jones, 13:52:10. Cassidy Young, Grissom, 14:02:91. Ella Gates, Brewer, 14:08:45. Your top 5 so far in our girls junior high 2-mile.
I'm pretty bad with names.